we had the weekly unemployment claims, which fell 8,000 to 212,000. So for whatever reason, we're seeing none of those announced layoffs show up on the weekly unemployment claims. And my only thinking is many of these people that are getting the act are corporate heads, corporate white collar jobs. And many of them, when they get acts, they get a severance. And in many states, you're not eligible for unemployment claims. So that's the only rationale that I can think of why the weekly unemployment claims continue to drop. Now we had U.S. factory production decrease in the month of January, and that's the first time in 3 months. And then when factories are slowing, layoffs usually go hand in hand. And we'll see if this is a trend of whether the economy is starting to slow down. Now, early in the week, coming out of the West Coast, San Francisco, a group of people set fire to a driverless car, a Waymo. And this is a revolt to the technology, and perhaps people are starting to fight back and saying some of these technologies are stealing jobs. And this might just be a one-off event, but I've got a feeling you're going to start seeing more acts of this across the country. Now, the big chain store, Target, says they'll begin selling products at $1 or less under a new Target brand. And what this tells me is they know that the consumer is strained. And a lot of the dollar stores, they're getting a lot of business because that's where people are going. They're looking for the cheapest product available. And Target is going to try to grab some of that market share. But it just goes to show you how financially beaten up the American consumer is. And I'm afraid it might get worse. Now, the CEO of Ford came out earlier and said that they will now begin considering where they build their vehicles. And all of this is due to the United Auto Workers strike late last year. And it's no surprise that Ford or any other corporation is going to try to get away from paying higher wages. But what I think this means is I think more Ford vehicles will begin being made in Mexico. Now, perhaps they move some of that production to a few southern states, but my guess is a lot of production, a lot of auto production from Ford is going to go to Mexico. Now, this doesn't mean Ford vehicle prices are going down. No, any makeup and profit, that's going to the top executives. And when I began this channel, and this is a Crumble, folks, when I began this channel and named this channel that America is crumbling. Now, some people say it's collapsing, but it's very slow. It's a crumble. And that's what's happening now. And depending where you live, you may not see it. It may not be brightly visible for you. But as each day goes by, more and more Americans are becoming poor and also less educated. And this is going to spell big problems for the future generations of this country. You're going to have poor people in poorer health with less education competing with China, India, Africa, South America, where these countries, these continents, they're growing fast. Meanwhile, any growth here in the U.S. is at the pace of a slug. And we have so much bureaucracy. You can't get anything done. Just trying to fix a pothole. Just trying to get business licenses together to open a new business. All of this is a stranglehold on the average American Joe, the average person. And it's going to get worse, folks. All it's going to take is one more bout of inflation like we had 2 years ago, and it's going to be over. It's going to be lights out. It's going to be a Mike Tyson uppercut to the chin of America. Now, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.